What's up, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome to Because Reasons, the show where I take a look at games just because I feel like it on any given day, and today, that day, belongs to Gauntlet Slayer Edition, a game that was part of the December PS Plus games on the PS4. I have not booted it up yet, but I do know that it is a reboot from the guys who brought you the first Magicka game, but not the second, only the first. And obviously I certainly have a certain amount of nostalgia for the original Gauntlet and Gauntlet 2 on, back in the day. And we're going to hit the campaign and play it on normal. But I don't know a whole lot about this particular version of Gauntlet, so I thought, I would jump in here blind and see if it can kind of invoke any of the nostalgia that, they would obviously want to be invoking. This was originally a late 2014 game. We're just going to be, just a standard class here, just beat guys up. I wonder how much it actually plays into how the original was. Yes, this certainly seems, top-down overhead is what you want from a Gauntlet game. We have, I'm just kind of hitting different attacks here and seeing what we have in this campaign mode. We're going to skip the cutscene. Gauntlet not really about story and cutscenes. It's about, hey, go hack and slash some stuff. Okay, so we have Tombs of the Risen. So we can kind of go. Yep, we can change. Nope, I don't have anything. So okay, sure, fine. Yes, I don't know. I really don't know. I have a bad habit of obviously downloading all the PS Plus games every month and not always getting around to playing them all in a timely fashion because I've got, other YouTube videos to make happen, and that's kind of important. So I don't always have the time to get into this stuff, and this one specifically I was like, well, I have, a certain amount of reverence for the original Gauntlet, and, that kind of stuff. I didn't play a lot of, play like, what was that? There was a PS2 game that they did, and there have been other parts of this property, but not recently. So this was obviously 2014, and then it got put out for the PS4 August of 2015, and I'd seen some videos and went, yeah, that kind of looks like all right, but not necessarily in my budget, and certainly now that it is the PS Plus. Rise from your grave. So here we are, fighting dudes in Gauntlet. We kind of got square is a slash, triangle is a slash, and then the circle button does that. And that, you can see there is on a recharge down in the bottom middle of the screen. So our special attack there. Yep, that is what health should look like. It should look like a cooked turkey just chilling. And when you are hungry, it should say that you need food badly. That is kind of, there are a few key things you want to get when you're going to be, doing a game like Gauntlet. You're trying to appeal to people who, have at least heard of or, have vague recollections of what the original was. And I always felt like that nostalgia is a weird beast, It's like you want to do right by the origins of the property, but also you want to modernize it in some way, and some companies get that right and can do that very well, and it seems like a lot of the time it just kind of falls flat on its face, and that is unfortunate because nostalgia, as we see with the release of the new Star Wars in a week, nostalgia can be a powerful thing to motivate folks to spend money. And certainly, nostalgia in video games is mined quite often. So, can I hit him yet? Or can I not hit him yet? Spin attack! Okay. Well, we killed him. Yep, traps. Got it. Got it. What else can we interact with here? Certainly this game is designed to be co-op, and obviously I'm playing it in single player, so it is not, you know, I'm not playing the game as intended, which I suppose is, that's on me, you know, but my video schedule is kind of just, hey, I do them when I can do them, and, that usually means that doing things like games in co-op with people I actually know, it tends to be a bit tricky. So, in any event, I am sure this is a much more enjoyable experience in co-op, and certainly when I played those games back on the NES, I played a lot of Gauntlet 2 on the NES. Certainly, back on the NES, I was always playing in co-op with another player and having a hell of a time doing it. So, I don't necessarily know that this is really evoking those same. I mean, it seems competently made. I'd seen that the reviews were not not particularly glowing, but this seems competently made. So, whether or not I would actually play more of it, you know, that's always a thing, because I've only got so much time to do these types of things in videos and etc. etc. So, I don't have as much time as I would like to go play every game, even though, believe me, I want to play every game. If there's one goal I have in life, it is to play as many games as possible, and not even necessarily for this channel, just in general. Just even before I did YouTube, I was playing as many games as possible over the course of any given year. This seems like it'd be easier with friends in co-op because I'm getting my ass kicked. To be frank. Oops. Oops, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. I got a thing for that, it's explosive exit. Dying for a living. Alright, I'm back. Guess who's back? Got an axe. He's gonna explode. Good to know. And these pains in my ass. So there, I see up the top there, there's skull coins. Oh, I see, okay. So what's the carry button? There it is, alright. So we're going to carry this over here. Hey, it's just like Zelda. We're going to hit the thing here and it's going to make it explode. And open that wall. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And get some keys, please. Now, unfortunately, we didn't have a key to get back through here to get to the room that we missed that had stuff in it. So, that is unfortunate. Oh, there was stuff in here, okay. Some of those, some of that. Alright, yeah, there's areas that obviously I didn't get to that perhaps I could have if I had been exploring properly, but, you know, at the end of the day, you kind of go with what you have and make the best of it. So, one would assume that the other characters, you know, play differently and have different skill sets and all that good video gamey type stuff, but as a basic hack and slash, this seems alright. This seems like a thing where if I had 30 people to play with, we could certainly have a good time with it. So, certainly on that, if you've got friends and those friends have PS Plus, and you picked this up in December of 2015, as I record this video, then perhaps go check out Gauntlet Slayer Edition. I'm going to play up until the end of this stage to see how the stage ends, and then we can end this video. But I think you get the basic idea. Cash, money, cash, money.
A feast for kings.
And some turkey. That's fine. Turkey or chicken, I'm not actually sure which of those. Oh, look in there. There's stuff in there. Oh, he threw me into it. That's... Run away. Do some of that. Do some of this. Oh, yeah, he's got that knockback attack. It's pretty vicious. Alright, so do that. Pick up more turkey. More loot. I do enjoy a good loot-based game. Those certainly are on my radar. So I'm not actually sure what the top right meter is for. Like, I'm not actually 100% sure on that. It obviously does something. Let's hit other buttons. Okay, I can run. That's useful. Oh boy, this is gonna go real bad. This is why you need friends in this stuff. This is why you need friends. Aha! Alright, so yes, you gotta hit right trigger to run, and that is helpful. Oh, that guy's gonna explode. I'm guessing those are all jump pads to kind of get away from these guys, but haven't really needed it yet. Like, just do that and just jump like that. That's a good way to quickly get away. Useful. Oh, here, just get rid of these guys with this fucking. Nope. How are you not dead? How didn't you die? Oh, that's why. Because this bullshit. Okay. Accomplished that mission. We're at about half health here, which is not exactly the best place to be in. Didn't quite smash everything. Alright, so we're gonna kind of avoid this shit. Pick up this shit. Oh god, there are more fucking mummies. That's a problem. That's a problem. There's like, because there was no health in here, so that becomes an issue when that happens. Wonder how many lives I have. Also, kind of an important bit of information. How many lives do I have? I don't actually know. Oh, hi guys. How you doing? Zombie mens. Alright, so moving along, the stage keeps on going. And these guys keep on. It kind of reminds me almost a little bit of Crimson Land. Although I would imagine part of Crimson Land was a bit inspired by the original Gauntlet games. So, it all comes full circle when it comes to video games. That guy's wearing a crown. That's awesome. Get that crown. It all comes full circle when it comes to video games. That seems like a boss room, so we're in a pretty bad health situation here. Or it's the end of the floor. Always that. End of the floor. I got all that loot. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. And 369 kills. We got some props here. Whatever the hell these are. Little, masteries. Dying for a living. And that completes the first stage in... and there seems to be kind of like some branching path stuff here. That completes the first stage in Gauntlet Slayer Edition for the PS4. As I said, part of the December 2015 PS Plus lineup. So if you got that, perhaps go check it out. It seems pretty well made, but certainly would be better with friends, which, if you've got the free time to do that, then good on you, because I certainly don't. So, that being said, this has been Because Reasons. Again, playing a game because I effing feel like it. I am your host, Attack Slug, and I will see you next time right here on this channel. And I'm out.